Hello, my fellow countrymen. Good day. Yes, as a content creator, I have been seeing a lot of videos going on here and there concerning the issue between Ghana and Nigeria. But first and foremost, before I go further, I would want us to watch this video that I'm about to play.
All these countries that are coming together to ban you, to get rid of you, to not want you in their country, we are not all going mad. You guys need to finally accept that you are the toxic that we are all trying to get away from. And I understand that it sounds like I am generalizing right now, and I'm really not. Unfortunately, the bad apples are doing too much that we cannot see the good apples anymore. We cannot see the good ones anymore because the bad ones are just so many. And so now it is either the good ones are holding the bad ones accountable for completely ruining your integrity and your name, or you guys just stay in your countries. Bear in mind that we have all traveled to find greener pastures elsewhere. I am Ghanaian, but I'm not in Ghana right now. But guess what I do? I obey the rules, the laws, and the regulations in the land that I am in. And that is what most people do. I am not saying that there are no bad Ghanaians out there, but it seems to be Nigerians who are making Africa become this highlighted toxicity that nobody wants to deal with. You have now been banned from Dubai, America, South Africa, and Ghanaians are now trying to get rid of you guys. You cannot go into somebody else's land and try to assert your dominance through arrogance. Just because you're the loudest in the room doesn't mean that you are right. Even when a Nigerian is making a video complimenting Ghana, there is still an insult in there. Small Ghana, come and see how their currency holds so much value. Small Ghana, come and see how you can go outside without feeling any threat of being kidnapped. Small Ghana, come and see how there is electricity anywhere. Even in your compliments, it is still rooted in insults and arrogance and disrespect. You want to look down on everybody else around you. Do you know what you are giants of? You are giants of corruption. You are giants of crime. You are giants of mass prostitution. You are giants of rituals. You are not giants of anything that is good. For me, it is the arrogance. It is the arrogance of Nigerians. When you work with them, when you befriend them, the way they will treat you, it is always so disgusting and appalling. And I see why when you guys come to Ghana, you are always so overwhelmed with how peaceful and how friendly we are, because you're not used to it, even within your own country. That Igbo man is saying that he wants to build his own kingdom. Now, if you want to build your own kingdom and you're building it for all Nigerians, I could possibly understand. But even on somebody else's land, you want to bring segregation. How can you possibly say that you're building a kingdom, but not for Nigerians, just for Igbos? And you know what I found out the other day? That even in the Igbo tribe, they don't let women buy lands within their lands. If a woman wants to buy a land in the Igbo tribe, she has to either take her husband, her brother, her son, or an uncle. You guys don't even respect women as humans enough to even sell them any of your lands. But you want to come into somebody's country, buy lands, and then later on refuse women, a country that is quite literally called Mother Ghana. Do you know how much women are respected in Ghana? Crime rates have gone up, prostitution has gone up, everything that is bad is going up in Ghana now. And I think that is part of the agenda. Because you guys are suffering so much in your country, you are trying to take it everywhere else that you go, so we can all be put into one pot, as Africa is bad all the time.
Like I said, if we had listened to the young lady in that video, she said a lot of things. Though I didn't have the time to play full the video, but I'm sure most of you must have seen the video in particular. She said a lot of things. When you are in Rome, you do as the Romans do. The way most of us talk, not minding the consequences of our utterances, is part of the reasons why we are having issue in foreign lands, even within Nigeria here. Some of them don't know how to talk in the public. They talk carelessly. How could you make such a statement? You want to talk about the currency of Ghana that is strong among the African nations, but you are saying it in a very sarcastical way. That is wrong. Certain things with Orolatia, you think if you do it out there, they will take it in same way? No. They will question you. They will confront you. The man in the storm of this crisis in Ghana, his name is Chief Celestus Eloziowa, who came out with the title of Ezendibo in Ghana. And the Ghanaians are not comfortable with that title of Ezendibo because they have their ways of doing their own thing. They don't want any foreigner to bear any title that have to do with what they have there. They are very much comfortable with title like the leader of Ndibo. But anything that have to do with title Eze, they don't like it. The custodians of such title in Ghana has gathered together and make a pronunciation on that they cannot accept it. They don't want to hear any more such title on their land. Rather, the chief should bear the name leader of Ndibo. You cannot contest what they have told you to do. It is their country, it is their land. So if they say they don't want you to bear the title Eze, let it be. It does not take anything from you, as long as you are the leader of Ndibo there. What you are trying to do in Ghana is a very good one. Lay aside the title issue. Because the reason why you are trying to bring the Igbos together is to check their excesses. And in case they have issues, you can be their voice. So the vision you have to have a central body of the Igbos in Ghana is very, very good. It's a good idea. Such a complaint that lady was making is something that your association should seriously address in order to forestall future crises. Or when you are in your meeting, issues like this should come up and you address them and caution them to be mindful of their utterances. Another thing, again, I want us to sincerely look at. Sometimes I try to say this, but holding back will not be good for any one of us. It is better to voice out. It may not sound well in the ears of many, but some who understand what I'm saying will actually accept what I'm saying, that yes, that I'm making a point here. We should not be too loud wherever we find ourselves. Even if you are successful, you have made all the money in this world, please, let's exercise some decorum. Let's be humble. Let's not be too loud. When you become too loud, the people around you, the owners of the land, the people you are staying with, there's tendency for them to become jealous. Because I can tell you here that one of the reasons why you see this crisis going on is accumulated envy, jealousy. It may have not been a thing of today. It may have been long, gradually accumulating, waiting for a time to explode. Once that opportunity comes, that's what you see playing out now. You see protest because they feel you are in their land, you are making so much money from their land, and you are flaunting it on them.